Today we're excited to bring a new product line to you, the Fridolin F156 baby grand piano from a joint venture with Schimmel and Pearl River. We're going to talk about it, we're going to play it, and you get to listen to it. Stick around. Hi, this is Ted with Alamo Music Center in beautiful downtown San Antonio, Texas.
I'm Patrick Marr. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channels, check out our other videos, sign up for notifications, like our videos, leave us comments. We appreciate your support. We love to interact with you. This is an exciting demo because I think there's not a lot of information about this piano.
There's not. I tried to look online. There should be because, I mean, just personal experience, we had those Fridolin uprights in here. They didn't last 10 days.
Oh, it's a fantastic instrument. We did videos on those. I think it was the F121 and the F123.
It's been a while.
They were modeled after the Schimmel counterparts, the 121 and 123. But yeah, fantastic instruments. We talked about the construction right out of the box, you know, how it was packaged, how it was put together, and it's no different here with the grand piano.
High quality piano. Just, I was really impressed with it.
It really seems like there's a lot of pride and ownership in getting the product to the manufacturer, or to the distributor and to the dealer network. So we're really excited to have, this product was announced about a year ago, but this venture partnership is what they're calling it. But the combination of two very storied manufacturers, Pearl River, in all its greatness, it's one of the biggest manufacturers of pianos. It is the largest manufacturer of pianos in the world, out of China. Has rich history of becoming really a much better piano over the years, and continues to strive to be a better, more excellent piano. And I think they've done that. And this is, you know, one of the more recent developments. I think the partnership started in 2016 with Schimmel, which is one of the oldest manufacturers of pianos. You know, a rich history coming out of Germany.
They're like the Yamaha of Europe.
A fantastic instrument. Schimmel is, you know, one of those European companies that is, you know, talked about as one of the foundations for piano, and so these two companies merging together, and Pearl River kind of taking the driver's seat of, hey, we're going to influx a bunch of cash, make your operation a little bit bigger, help your distribution network, but we also want to take elements of your design,
parts and components from Germany.
we want to make our product better. We want to continue to raise the bar, and I think this is part of, you know, it's interesting because Pearl River wanted to be a better piano. They worked with Yamaha when Yamaha wanted to come to China,
right?
And they learned a lot of how to make a better piano. And that was, you know, in the late 90s to the early 2000s. They partnershipped with Yamaha, and that was part of the deal of making Yamaha, or getting Yamaha to come to China to build a factory. Pearl River continued to make better instruments. They started making the Rittmuller line. They partnered with Steinway and made the Essex line. And here they are today with, you know, a premier company that they can call their own, similar to Yamaha and Bosendorfer.
Yeah, well, you know, with each product line that the Pearl River Group has manufactured, you mentioned the Essex and then also the Rittmuller. Mm-hmm. And with each one of those, the Pearl River pianos started to get better too. It's not that they were doing anything different except learning how to make more precision-based instruments. Mm-hmm. And then now this Fridolin Schimmel comes out, and it's very impressive.
It's beautiful too.
The first thing I looked at is, man, this is an expensive quality piano. It just does not look like a cheap piano. Mm-hmm. And then when you sit down and you play it, it's like the action reminds me of like a high-end Schwander or a Renner action. Mm-hmm. And this is on just a little 5'1" grand piano, and the sound, the tone, everything is great.
So this is their first introduction into grand pianos from the Fridolin line, and, you know, really designed to hopefully introduce to mass markets, because the uprights have done really well, and for the price point, it's really competes with some of these entry level pianos that are coming from, you know, Kawai, Yamaha, mm-hmm. Of course the Essex, and, you know, Yangcheng is no longer, you know, you don't see them as much. Same with Samick. You know, right. You're seeing other manufacturers with different names, but this one really, it plays very well.
It plays really well.
And the keys feel excellent. You know, it's got wood keys, wood sharps, and you know, what can you say about it? 5'1", 156 centimeters. Really, it's got a big, nice bout at the end. So they're really trying to expand the soundboard area, and, you know, great design elements from Schimmel. And so what they're trying to do is offer something European-like at a reduced price that can be accessible.
It's one of the first times we had a piano come out of China. When I sat down and played it, I thought if someone told me this was a 100% German piano, I'd believe it.
So
it's that nice of an instrument.
With that endorsement, let's take a listen to it. We're going to play it, we're going to hear it, and then we'll come back and talk about the Friedolin line and the future of Schimmel pianos.
Patrick, I really enjoyed playing it. I mean, for a small little baby grand, a 5'1", it's just a real joy of an instrument.
It does have a lot of depth for being just it's entry line baby grand. It has the German components, the German felt, the Roslo strings. This is, I think, where Pearl River wants to be seen. I think this is them trying to emerge into the U.S. market a little bit more.
Right.
As with a respected name like Fridolin and Schimmel. I love how they put Schimmel right there underneath Friedolin. I think it's more centered than what you would find like on the Essex, where it's on the corner and it says designed by Steinway, real small. It's a very proud ownership thing.
That's what I was going to say. The pride of craftsmanship and ownership is there. And the other thing that I was really kind of super impressed with was the pricing on this thing, because it comes across when you sit down and you look at it, you play it like almost like a premier piano.
It is, the design elements, when you read some of the specs, it's kind of hard to find a lot of the specs, but when you read about it, it seems to be in line with those premium Rittmullers that they do make that are in the upper teens and the low 20s price range. This one MSRP is $22,000, but I think sale price brings it down to the low teens.
Wow.
At least here in the U.S. And so just a fantastic instrument. Really, I think going to be a home run. I can't wait to get more of them, because I really think these are going to be very attractive when you're looking in this price range, whether you're looking at the Yamahas that are made in Indonesia or Kawais that are made in Indonesia. This is equal, if not better, attention to details, and I really think it's Pearl River trying to make a statement and overfill the spec sheet almost.
In other words, just don't check off the boxes, but go over and above expectations on the other end. When the uprights were very, very impressive.
Just what comes with it, what comes with it in the box, and it's ready to go. They really care about the presentation of the instrument. It shines brighter than any Rittmuller I've ever seen. Like just the brass, the polish,
everything.
The soundboard's very pristine. Very attention to detail on the emblem in the middle.
It's a joy to play.
And so it's you can really tell they care about this instrument, and they're really trying to make a fantastic instrument. I think that translates to the player, to the craftsmanship, and to the quality of the instrument. If you guys have played them, I know they've been kind of hard to find. This is 2022. It was announced last year in 2021, but we've just seen shipment of one. We just got one recently. With supply chain issues, I think it's been hard to see any of them. If you've played a Fridolin, if you've played one of the uprights, or if you've had a chance to play the 156, please leave comments. I know people are speculating online. They're like, what's the deal with this? Is it really a Schimmel light? Is it worth it? To us, stamp of approval. I think this is a fantastic instrument for the money. It would be hard to find something. It'd be hard to find something that's similarly priced that offers as much. And so make sure you guys check one out if you have the opportunity to. You can come here to San Antonio or Austin to play one. We do have them on display. And we also do have stores up in Kansas City and St. Louis, Kawai Piano Gallery. And in Michigan, we have Michigan Pianos that is out there in the Detroit metro area and in Traverse City up in the peninsula. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to see more great content. We'll be comparing Friedolin to other brands. We'll also be comparing, just anything that we feel like doing. We'll find a piano topic that you guys are interested in. If you have any suggestions, please leave comments. We love to take the piano world by storm and talk about all the problems with pianos, all the solutions with pianos. Thank you guys for watching.